A leaked internal document is currently circulating in wrestling insider circles, and if what's written in it is accurate, The Rock didn't just sit at home during Summerslam. He ordered Randy Orton to walk through that crowd, drop Cody Rhodes with an RKO, punt him in the skull, and disappear. And if you think Randy Orton came back after 3.5 months of silence just because he felt like it, think again, because nothing in WWE happens at that level without a phone call first. And we may have just found out whose number Orton dialed. What's good, tidal wave, and if you've never clicked a video faster in your life, I completely understand. Because the idea of The Rock orchestrating Cody Rhodes' destruction from a boardroom in Beverly Hills while Triple H was standing 20 feet away on that same stage is the most perfectly evil thing imaginable. The Rock sitting on the TKO board, pulling strings without ever lacing up a boot, is basically the wrestling equivalent of a mob boss sending someone else to deliver the message. Plausible deniability, maximum damage, and a smile for the cameras. So here's the question worth sitting with right now. In a company where The Rock literally outranks the head of creative, how hard would it actually be for him to make one phone call that Triple H never finds out about? Now here's where we stop and be completely straight with you. Because your trust means more to us than a viral moment. There is no confirmed leaked document. There is no verified report from Fightful, Wrestling Observer, or PW Insider connecting The Rock to Randy Orton's SummerSlam return. That opening was the hook, the story WWE should be telling, built to feel real because every single confirmed ingredient underneath it points directly at this exact scenario being not just possible but genuinely plausible. Here's what's fully on the record. Randy Orton returned at SummerSlam after 3.5 months of complete silence. No social media tease, no backstage cameo, nothing. Entered through the crowd, RKO'd Cody Rhodes after Rhodes accidentally knocked out referee Charles Robinson, punted him in the skull, and vanished before Punk hit a GTS to retain the undisputed championship. WWE offered zero on-air explanation for why Orton returned or who, if anyone, directed him. The Rock sits on the TKO board and has documented, reported tension with Triple H's creative authority, with multiple sources including D'Lo Brown confirming Rock's team has discussed replacing Triple H's creative role entirely. And Rhodes has been the one superstar most directly tied to everything The Rock's return would threaten. The babyface champion, the John Cena replacement, the man WWE built as its next generational face. Now, if those dots are already connecting for you, smash that like button and lock into the tidal wave family right now. Because the confirmed evidence trail between The Rock's board power and Orton's completely unexplained return is the most underreported story in wrestling right now. Here's what the internet is getting completely wrong. Everyone is treating Orton's return as a personal vendetta, the Viper settling scores from WrestleMania 42, a rogue agent operating on his own timeline. That reading assumes Orton acted alone, which ignores the most important question nobody is asking loudly enough. Who benefits most from Cody Rhodes losing that title at SummerSlam without ever getting a clean answer for why? Not Orton, he gains nothing from Punk retaining. Not Punk, he didn't ask for or acknowledge the help. The only person in WWE's orbit who benefits from Rhodes being destroyed, humiliated, and kept away from that championship without a clear story to rally behind is the man who has spent the last year positioning himself as the corporate villain above Triple H's creative reach. The Rock doesn't need to be in Minneapolis. He just needs to make one call to a man with 3.5 months of free time and a documented grudge that needed a bigger stage to settle. Let's talk about The Rock psychology, because this is the whole engine of how this conspiracy holds together. This is a man who has spent his entire post-Hollywood WWE run operating in the gray area between kayfabe authority and real corporate leverage, deliberately blurring the line so nobody can ever be certain where the character ends and the TKO board member begins. Sending Orton to destroy Rhodes without ever showing his face is the most Rock move imaginable. Maximum damage, zero fingerprints, and a SmackDown landscape so broken that when The Rock finally does appear on screen to fix things, he looks like the solution instead of the problem. The Rock has TKO board power over Triple H. Randy Orton returned with zero explanation and zero motive anyone can confirm. And Cody Rhodes is lying on a mat in Minneapolis with no title and no answers. So here's what the comment section needs to decide right now. Is Randy Orton a lone wolf who acted purely on personal grudge? Or is the final boss the most dangerous man in WWE without ever setting foot in an arena? Drop your answer below, because next video we're breaking down exactly what The Rock's next move looks like and whether Triple H even has the power to stop it. This has been Tidal Wave. Ride the wave.